Hey guys, tightropegaming here, bringing you a 4v4 today. We are on Sousse Wetlands. Playing for today's morning on the left, we've got a 3 Brits, 1 US team. But at least it's not for beginners with the US. He's got advanced infantry. We've got Monika, Ravenwing, and Twilight. On the right hand side, we've got a 3 DAC, 1 wehrmacht team. Genscher, Supply Drop Alpha, Prime. He's the only wehrmacht player. And KampFTrikeR. In terms of rankings, where are we at? The lowest elo is Genscher with 1400, and the highest is Twilight on the allied side with 1933. But overall, there's a little bit of rankings edge towards the allies in this one. Oh, I mean, more than a little bit. Probably about 100 average elo-ish. Okay, got the 4x4 hitting the field. For a bit of a chase down. Tristan just gets away, narrow escape. Dingo coming around the corner. Obviously, if you're up against DAC, don't expect them to be going for some light vehicles, so you're going to need your light vehicle counters. I don't strictly think that the Dingo is like 100% necessary as Brits, but it's a decent option for sure. A little bit clumsy with the pathfinding there, red. Allowed a lot of side and rear armor hits. Might be able to trade though. Oh my goodness! The Dingo's armor. That is incredible run. Wow. Can't believe that survived. That is shocking. Contracting the repairs there. So a pretty even split on the map so far. He's got hidden after I swapped players, right? Okay, very early manpower cache up for the Axis team. And if you can get away with it, they can provide massive boosts to your income for the whole team. Okay, Flame is coming in. 3 sappers. Interesting start. Obviously, Flamethrower is very good through this region of the map. Okay, bit of a flank. Genscher in some trouble. So he could lose his 250 as well. He jumps out so he doesn't lose the Panzer Bio in the vehicle explosion. Yeah, big flank there from the allies, and they gain some massive ground. So the allies doing very well on the top side, killing a lot of light vehicles.
The territory sector has been claimed by the enemy.
Got some spare time, of course. You know, you do want to kill those wrecks off as well, though.
Panther pioneers lost.
Oh, that was bad. Why did that retreat so late? Okay. Artillery from the Dingo called in. Machine gun on the move. Or maybe it was from the recce section. Or maybe it wasn't even artillery. It might have been Dingo fake smoke. Seems to have worked. Hutchinson being a nuisance, but grab the homing grenade. Real curveball, that one. Axis, though, getting up another manpower cache really early. So they are setting themselves up well for the long game, but the problem is they've lost quite a lot of units on the top side. It does feel like DAC, you know, sometimes can get away with like one of their light vehicles going down in the early game in these team game scenarios especially. Maybe in ones it's a bit tougher because you really need the capping power, but you don't need that, like you don't need to do that much capping on 4s, it's a bit more forgiving. Okay, the flamethrower is working really well for Monika. Oh my goodness. Wipes the squad. And they drop their flamethrower. There's a grenade onto the flamethrower to try to stop it from being stolen. Friendly fire there. Is that his heavy mortar? Yeah.
Ammunition point is. Outback support is ready to deploy.
Okay, looks like a cut-off move coming through here. Do have to worry about your retreat path a little bit, though. Does carry some risk. Not a lot of action happening in the middle, though. There's some wide open ground. If you keep your crutchets alive, that can be a decent option. Because it does often seem like, you know, there's little focus on the middle most of the time on this map. Just come in for some easy territory harasses later on. Generally, the DAC team haven't done the best keeping their early light vehicles alive. But the Allies have done a good job countering them as well. Zegger's in a good spot to shut down the Polston. I don't know, this is not a good move. I don't think Jinsha has combat half tracks. That was a big grenade though. I think that wiped a sapper. Monster grenade assault. And then the flak feeling coming in for some cleanup. Oh boy, Stummel went down on the bottom side, maybe to the AT gun. Ooh, good grenade. Reverses the AT gun right over the top of it. You have a med truck coming in, maybe could pick some of these up if his teammate's feeling generous. You always have to worry that maybe your teammate will complain about you griefing. Feels like it's moving very slowly. And the CMP narrowly survives. Now the cutoff is stuck for a long time on the top side. It's kind of slow reconnecting. Something's get wiped on retreat. That won't be fine though. Speaking of cutoffs, another cutoff from the Axis. Yeah, really slow reconnecting the top here for the Allies. Now Axis have got a firm hold on the bottom, and their manpower caches have been going for like 6 or so minutes at this stage. Just getting a massive amount more coming in. See that, about 50 manpower per minute ahead. 6 minutes, there's like 300 manpower. There's like a whole extra unit. Double AT guns nearly knock out the Flame Panzer 3. Pretty early Flame Panzer 3, honestly, because Teal has kind of been getting in a lot of combat, losing quite a few units. Accelerating his command point clock. Right, frontline medical tent coming up here. Well, we did see that advanced infantry. Yeah, it's some decent potential thanks to that.
Armory upgrade underway.
No AT yet for Monika, so can't do anything against that flak feeling. Rebuilt the Stummel, interesting. Some martyrs coming in now.
Available to deploy.
Mid truck coming down to the bottom. Oh, looks like he went for a Pigu and bolster, so they're up to 6 miles. It's like, why aren't they getting healed right now? Sure, they've been out of combat for long enough. Okay, flares up. AT gun spots the flak. Got a renter blob heading to the bottom. Fuel, interesting.
Armory upgrade complete, Commandant.
So, yeah, on the complete other side of the map. Let's put these away. Open up some real estate. Bishop fire coming in there as well. Axis getting forced back on the bottom. Rotation from teal into the middle. Went off the top side. I mean, purple is very reliant on these AT guns, and they do take a while to rotate. Flame Panzer III much faster moving around the map. Comes in from the rear. I think the allies maybe might have seen this coming. Does Twilight not have anti-tank grenades yet? Wow, okay, that is crazy, considering how many sections he has. Doesn't quite knock out the mid truck, but coming in from the other side, Brit team's in a bit of trouble. Oh, goes down to the US stuff as he tried to exit. The Vesper firing down the bottom here, getting some decent hits. Scout getting wiped on the top now. Axis making some big inroads. Of course, no anti-tank from Red. Going for kind of like a late Stuart, 12-minute Stuart. It's a lot of Panzerjägers. I think that's a really bad decision, if I'm honest. Double heavy mortars though, they're doing a pretty good job. More Flame Panzer IIIs. As the Brit team, oh yeah, good Vesper. Do want to be killing these wrecks off because there's only one US player on the other side of the map, so they might not be able to get down there for salvage. So the wrecks are definitely a lot better for Axis than they are for allies in this game. Got a bit of spare time. I'll do that housekeeping. There's a 3 flamer. And some really good RNG, bouncing a lot of hits from the AT guns. As you have the blob coming around the corners, Stuart's got to be careful. Okay, Jinsha, vehicle control doesn't seem to be a strong suit. There's another one there. Ooh, that Stuart's lucky. It's definitely a situation where you want to be smoking out to safety. I think I did say Jinsha was like the lowest ranked player, right? 1400-ish elo. Is that a second Stuart? Oh wow, okay. The dive bomb coming through. Quick reactions, but still not enough. It's really hard to dodge that dive bomb with team weapons. AT guns are in some trouble though. Salt Green calling, but the renter blob gonna save the day. Not a huge point using a grenade assault on a renter blob. Yeah, it's just a waste of a squad there, honestly. Okay, we've got a Canone up here now as well. Max is really setting up. Some bunkers coming through as well. Tough to crack. We do have some bishops, 2 of them now. It looks like they've probably got light vehicle training as well. More Vespers coming online. Walking Stukas coming out from blue here shortly. So the artillery's really ramping up. Monika really sticking to the Stuarts. I just can't agree with that as a play. You know, it used to be kind of okay if you could get them with over repair, but these days over repair takes so long to set up, it's not really worth it. I suppose you can trade them out maybe once he ticks out, but the cooldown on that these days, it's just not that good of an idea. But nicely done. Crusader sweeping in. clean up. I just see Teal with only 2 units. Oh my god. He has a death wish. He's been spending a lot on caches as well. I think at this stage of the game... Oops, units, not some caches, man. Most players probably invested, you know, about as much as they need to into tech, so... With already a couple caches down, fuel should be good enough. Solid walking Stuka, the heavy mortar's going down again.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
He finds a Vickers, I think, on the ground. A bit late on the smoke, but could still be good. Stuart Blob coming in out the back. Walking Stuka on the move. Or if they know its location there. And Jaeger Blob's back there. Jinsha. Some trouble. Cash is gonna go down. So yeah. Jinsha needs to sharpen up. Play a little bit more conservatively. This guy's considering coming in for some direct fire.
Anti-tank infantry have been killed at the front line.
He's down to two squads again. 1 squad, really. Stuart Bob working out surprisingly well. Better than I was expecting at this timing. It's maybe because Staxis generally haven't gone for that many anti-vehicle tanks. Saw a lot of flame tanks earlier.
We are losing the lead.
Some walking Stukas and stuff, but nothing to actually shut down the Stuarts. Except for the Jaeger Blob, and they get one of them. Them. They got wiped, wow. Now I've got a Panzer 3 on the field, so Stuarts gonna have to be on their toes. One Crusader goes down on the bottom side. Double Brit AT guns up for grabs. See if the Axis can kill that. That'll be big. They bring out the AT gun now. Recruit. Gonna survive. Section getting wiped in base. I think maybe on retreat. Brutal from the Vesper. There's that recon arty out the back trying to catch the Vesper, but pretty easy to just drive away from that. Recon arty better targeting. Oh, are they going to come back in? Team weapons, usually. Oh, but they're retreating to the retreat point, and that's going to open up the recon arty to target it, because it usually doesn't target buildings, right? The forward retreat point not getting cancelled kind of backfires here. Bob rolling through as well, so the Allies making some headway down the bottom side of the map now. I think it's just because the Allies have been doing so well on the top side. It's allowed a bit of action, a bit of support to come through. Despair versus Bishop action though. Reveals itself. Oh wow, M2 I think that is, landing a great hit. No, it's the BL 5.5. Did he just blast his own troops with that walking Stuka? Don't look like it to me. He goes out now for purple. Oh, Kanoni's tow vehicle goes down.
250
Seems like allies starting to take control a little bit.
enemy control.
Definitely helps that they killed a lot of those manpower caches.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Keep firing! Don't get distracted!
Definitely, they should have been building some of their own, I think. In fours, it just makes so much sense, especially if they're like pretty safe. As they are on this map. Especially this one here.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Oh, he hit a Talamine there. Crusader in some big trouble, heavy engine damage.
We've lost control over victory point.
I'm trying to clean this up, but AT guns there. Still might have snares on these.
We are losing grasp over munitions point.
What the hell, man? Are you joking?
Panther pioneers available.
Look, I can understand not getting snares until you get your first like vehicle out yourself, but after then, if you got anything more than like one Tommy,
Enemy forces have claimed
should
our
have grenade
sector.
stick for sure. This was hitting hard out the back.
300 points
The
remaining.
Brumbier leading the charge now as
300
well.
points remaining.
Crusader's ready to rumble. Got a lot of Panzer IIIs all of a sudden for blue.
Command points should be assigned at once.
Loud!
88 now for Teal.
Taking heavy fire! We need support! Hold up fire!
Okay, 2 shots, that's pretty good. Axis have done a pretty good job harassing this cutoff. Still on Crusader 2s, okay. Okay, a triple AT guns combined up with snares maybe. One Panzer III goes down. Panzer goes down as well. Panzer's is not very strong. The AT guns, he's gonna dive bomb his own units here. What the hell was that, man? Are you joking me? Was that his? That was his own one, right?
We shall put an end to
Who
this
was
fight.
that? Blue.
Tiger heavy tanks will be made available.
Yeah, that's his own. Oh my god. It had to be, right? Because I think friendly fire is not quite as much as damage own units for that, so.
We are losing grasp on the
Oh my
victory
goodness. Alright.
point. The victory point is being taken from us.
Okay, here comes the big boy Churchill.
The enemy has
Not the
taken
biggest
victory
boy, though.
point.
Just a regular Churchill. The Prince.
Attention, we have Tiger heavy tanks available to us.
Oh, out the back. Vesper gets hit by the Bishop.
Panther pioneers reported.
Reconati out the back as well, but very quick to dodge.
Command points awaiting assignment. Luftwaffe. We are losing grasp of a victory point.
Triple AT gun blob doesn't have to go too far to reinforce and stuff, so it's helping them stay on the field and stay effective.
Victory
Seems to
point
be
under
a large
enemy
part of the
control.
success of purple. Kanoni's back up to Vet 2, huh?
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection. Our capture point is
Oh,
being
P3 goes
neutralized by the
down
enemy.
again. Maybe snared, and then triple AT gun blob knocking them out. We have salvage from Mango Supply Drop Alpha though, so we can get some of those resources back. Grant's on the field now though for red. Maybe he's traded out a steward or two if any of them were remaining.
250 points remaining.
Another push onto the cutoff, supported by the Panther. And there goes the Vesper fire. Ooh. Bulldozers come around the corner. The 88's there. Wasn't facing the correct direction though for starters. So he's going to try to tow it away.
Our assault grenadiers have been killed. Panzer missing in
Panzer
action.
3 goes down to the AT gun bob. That AT gun bob's doing work, but Small Arms manages to knock out the tow vehicle.
Forces have taken our territory.
So the 88's getting stranded up here. Jincha going for the Tiger.
Have been killed in action. A capture point is being taken from us.
Okay, comes in out the back. Kit crowd for vision. Drops the bombing. Is it the Obiche?
We have 5 our munitions point is being neutralized by the
Zeroing artillery, I
The
think.
enemy has dropped to 300 points. The fight continues.
Oh, knocks out the ammo store as well. Good teamwork though. Got an ammo store for his teammates. BL 5.5.
Point is being neutralized by the enemy. Territory lost.
Rolls up the top.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Second walking Stuka.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector. Command Panther available. They shall lead
Small lead for the allies at this stage, about 50 points ahead. This is looking like trouble. Double Panthers. Oh, that's going to be a nasty dive bomb. Yep. Grunt coming right the way out the back. I think it was going for the walking Stukas. Nearly got them too. Very close call. Luckily the Panthers don't rotate in on him. Looks like he's going to get away. Well, here come the Panthers now. Grunt's still up here.
Our territory is in enemy hands. The enemy have claimed
Here
our
we go.
sector.
Panthers sniping them off. What's with these Brit players being completely allergic to anti-tank grenades? Wow, what's going on here? Not the best walking Stuka. Looks like the Panther's going to get away though. Solid grenade from the foot guards. Bunch of Panzer 3s coming in from the side, but as long as the Churchills face up their frontal armor, they got nothing to fear here. Don't see any repair bunker back here at the moment. Might have been killed in the past though. Bulldozers don't have much to offer against the Tiger.
Points remaining.
Triple AT guns. Can't find the angle with all the blockers.
Initiated. Advance upon the enemy.
The recon arty out the back. You have a flak back there just on AA mode.
Panzer pioneers lost. Kartschützen on the field.
The rifleman sprinting in from the side. Going to get double anti-tank grenades off on the Tiger. It's up here.
We have lost
It's a little support. Oh, but he's got Panzer Storm. No engine damage for you. Use the Panzer Storm there. A bit unlucky, most of the rockets landing on the buildings. So the AT guns all surviving. So the recon I didn't do too much. While the Panzer III Crusader matchup may start out somewhat even, you would imagine at this stage of the game, KampFTrikeR's probably got a bunch of health upgrades and stuff on them, so it's no longer a good matchup. Unless the Crusader's like Vet 3 or something, big vet advantage. Bunker might go down here. Tiger's healthy, well, just about. We go for the capture. Axis are falling behind on VPs. Looks like they are getting more involved in the middle now. Further out the back onto the mid tent. Right, coming in out the back again, I think aiming for the walking Stukas. It goes sideways, tear gas coming through. And here come the Panthers from the bottom. Rumbi does die out the back though. 17 pounder. There's two of them now, actually one for Monika as well. Okay, Tiger crew shocked. Don't think the Hellcat can really get this done, but maybe the AT guns can. Yep. Gotta kill this though, gotta kill this. They're up against stack, they've got salvage, they've got recovery options. Polish off those wrecks. Reversing the AT gun though is a bad habit. Okay, Axis digging in with more and more of those Italian infantry bunkers. Ingenious, very tough to get rid of.
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Oh, was Purple got salvage. Yep. Okay, that's good. No. Rapid repairs doesn't have salvage yet. Oh, 17 pounders scooting away from trouble. Purple really dominating the top. Blue lost all those Panther 3s. It's been stalling out for the Tigers. Really lost a lot of momentum, but Tigers here now. And the Axis on the bottom have been doing well. Open these up so you guys see what everyone's doing. Can't even see this guy's units. He's hidden by the UI. Another recon arty out the back, but I don't know, man. Seem to be dropping off in effectiveness. Try to make a bit of a push though. Oh, a Panther 3, how is it alive? The 88 in a nasty spot. Knocking out the tow vehicle though, that's always a good start. So the Axis may be giving up on the top a little bit. Frontline medical station again. I think that's scatter on those actually. Okay, this looks like trouble for the Churchills. Zeroing artillery. Lots of red smoke coming in. So Beachy. Oh! Zeroing up here and a Beachy down here. Getting pretty lucky with the scatter though. Looks like it's going to get away. Just coming in from the top side. Need to blob for some cannon fodder. Got an 88 down here though as well. 17 pounders, 2 of them. Oh, those flares make such a big difference. Why was the walking Stuka that far forward? So I cannot tell you. Looks like one 17 pounder's gone down. Allies really muscling up in the middle. They're bringing a lot of units. One Panther down. Crusaders surging through the middle. Look at this really aggressive 17 pounder play. Oh, with the 88 down the bottom, still a problem. Got a new tow vehicle for it. Oh my god, it's just chaos right now. Couple bishops though, they seem to be doing their job. Reinforcing through it though. Grenade games being played. CMP coming in, maybe they're looking to pick up. 17 pounder doesn't happen. Oh, jumps on it now. A little bit of damage on the Panther, but it looks like it's probably going to go down shortly. Churchills are having a hard time against the 88s, that's for sure. Okay, there's a fresh Tiger now for Teal. And after the AT guns, yeah. One of them. Oh, that's a lot of... Was that 3 walking Stukas? Got a command tank now, so it's going to buff up the armor on this Tiger like crazy. It's going to be extremely hard to penetrate it. Can knock out the repairing engineers though. The Crusaders, they're making some moves down the bottom. Don't see too many... there are a lot of mines back here though. Always good to just like go in with like a stealth engineer with sweepers and just make sure before you make a big move like that. Especially if there's like just absolutely zero happening down there. Just make sure you don't get spotted on your way through. Able to find some salvage opportunities. Teal. Okay, hitching up, trying to get away with this 17 pounder. Some Vespers rattling off some rounds though. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Kind of need the foot guards to get rid of this, I think, but that bunker's still just hanging in there. These reconnaties are not doing the job. Axis army's looking kind of troubling now, but okay, here we go. Panzerstorm active. Tiger's in some trouble. Trying to get away as fast as possible. The Crusaders sweeping in. Cleaned it up pretty easily. Good teamwork there. And they're going to kill off the wreck as well. Pink knows what's going on. Definitely need some mines, like if you want to be sending your Tiger out. Oh my goodness, this is a catastrophe for Twilight. Oh, I think they lost vision on the Axis though. Oh, they got vision again. But the Churchill's auto repair somehow saves the day. And there we go. Finally, the 88 goes down. They've just got this wee web of ingenious. It's tough to do anything after that happened. Panther's coming in for the Churchill kills. 17-pounder says, not today.
The enemy have claimed our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
17-pounder gets some big hits off. Oh no, all of Purple's AT guns got decrewed up here to the double walkings too, because I was wondering where they were going. So he's kind of trading them out for Hellcats a bit now anyway, but far from ideal. A lot of them were high in vet. Was completely decrewed, back up to 6 miles already. The Allied artillery seems to be popping off right now, getting some solid hits. Axis is still quite far behind on VPs.
Territory sector out of contact.
Oh my god, look at that float, man.
The crews have sufficient reserve for another Panther storm. On your command. Our fuel point is being neutralized by the enemy.
He keeps building caches because all he knows how to do is build tanks. Here's the 88. It's facing the wrong direction though. Not going to get a chance to shoot. Been better off just going for a couple of volleys of bazookas on it, trying to kill it off instead. Hellcats are on focused vehicles right now. It seems like a mistake. Bottom side of the map has largely been ignored now. Allies kind of giving up on it. The L5.5 going down to the best bit fire. Okay, Hellcats behind the command tank, a little bit isolated. But a Stuck G calling, very rare sight.
Armored reserves are standing by to deploy.
Tiger's still advancing, could get another shot off here. Maybe doesn't have vision.
Panther Grenadiers have been mustered. Tiger 1 ready to turn the tide. Territory lost.
Okay, looks like a Crusader transition now. Got rid of the Churchills and he's just spamming Crusaders. Not a huge amount of like mines directly up here. If they can knock out the 88s, Crusaders could do a crazy amount of work. Seems like those BL 5.5s are not lasting very long at the moment. Okay, some of these MG nests have gone down now though. The path is much more open than it used to be. Look at this. Fuel cache down here? That's what he's spending his 1200 manpower float on. This is insane behavior. What a waste of resources. Okay, here we go. Winding up. Really good dive bomb there. Hellcat's coming in now. Good time to attack. A lot of the DAC tanks were kind of reloading after shooting at the infantry. But everything survives for everybody. Panther's coming through the middle though. Looks like they've knocked out a bunch of stuff here. And they're going to polish off the 17 pounders as well. Didn't quite finish that. Okay, the Crusader army has now completed, I'd say. He's pretty much at his population limit. Here we go. Straight into a tiger though, down the bottom. Seems like Teal's kind of given up on the top. Yet another Crusader going down. These double 88s in the middle. They haven't really budged. They've been decrewed a bunch of times, but they keep getting recovered. Okay, here we go. Crusaders coming in. The Tiger's really far up. I think most of these are Crusader 2s, right? In fact, they're all Crusader 2s. So pretty bad pin. But you need to get onto the rear of the Tiger. Okay, command tanks in some trouble. Guard stun, locks it in place. .88 goes down. This time they can finally kill it. Still one more over here though. 17 pounders really far up though as well. Oof. Gurkhas can maybe clean that up. Oh wow, look how far up this 88 is. It's forcing orange back. Under 100 now though. Tow vehicle goes down. Stuka's definitely good at knocking out those CMP trucks. For a bit of a base inspection. I think this is just not a very good idea. So, you know, with these big team modes, you never know when a flank could come in. The structure you're killing is so low value. Maybe if it was the final stage of tech, you could argue for it a bit more, but don't need tier 1 much anymore. Still goes down. And here comes the rotation. And there goes the Tiger. Just so little to gain being up there. That's the problem. Allies doing a good job holding strong. A little bit of a throw with these Crusaders from red though. Crusader fleet's waiting. He needs to get them over to the AoE repairs of this repair station. Hellcats are making a move again onto the Tiger. Tiger's armor holding up pretty well, and he's actually got smoke upgraded. Wow. see that too often. Gonna let the Tiger get away here.
Panzer Grenadiers have been mustered.
Shocking. Very surprised. Definitely worth trading out probably like 2 Hellcats for it. Okay, the Panther's making a move through the middle. Zeroing artillery popping off. I think the Crusader's getting destroyed. Yeah, they're starting to climb the vet. If they get that vet 3 damage boost, it's even bigger problems for these Crusaders.
Grenadiers have assembled.
Knocks the shots to kill down by 1.
We have surplus. We may deploy armored reserves, Commandant. Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
At the bottom, kind of being opened up a little bit more, maybe. Probing for some angles.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Okay, here come the Crusaders. The problem is, okay, they're bringing most of them in. Problem is they don't have any 17-pounder support. They really need like the 17-pounders to kick things off here. Maybe land like 1 or 2 shots on the Panthers before the Crusaders sweep in. That's what the Axis have. They had the 88 there and shut down the Crusaders trying to come through the middle as well. Kind of coming back into the Bishop fire zone with these Panthers though. So taking quite a lot of damage here for no good reason. And Allies are doing a good job blocking down the VPs. Axis got a lot of tanks, but they don't have a huge amount of infantry to cap with.
The fuel point is being taken from us.
Okay, 88 Armada coming around the corner. Feels like he's going to donate an 88 doing a move like this, but we'll wait and see. Again, they just can't quite get the cap off. The airburst working out nicely.
Only 50 points remain.
Okay, kind of baited the bishops. Scooted out of there very quickly. More bunkers coming up for the Axis, so it's going to stop the Allies from capturing. Now the Axis staking their claim on the middle. Got all their armor up here. Hellcats coming in from the side though. That Panzer IV is in big trouble. And it's dead. Really fast kills there. 88's all the way up here again. Crusaders pulling back. The AT loiter out the back. BR 5.5's popping off though as well into the middle. Recon Arty out the back on the 88. So the 88 got towed out of there though. Bren's actually doing some big work against the mid truck. Oh, Crusader out the back. Thinkers maybe hoping for some walking Stukas. They're all still alive and both Crusaders are dead. And that's in a good spot for the Axis to salvage or recover them as well. Disaster. Okay, that's a good airburst though. 88 goes down early on, but whoa. The Canone just bopped all of these guys. They're kind of clumped on top of each other. They managed to destroy the 88, I think. Now the Allies ticking under 100. Really needs another repair station up. It's like way more valuable than just repairing with one engineer. If you can get the repair station up, then all of your tanks can repair at once. So it's way faster. Just got 2 tanks? Yeah, maybe you want to repair the 2 tanks. But if you've got 4 tanks that need repairs, might as well build a repair station. Here a chicken. Oh, and the Tommies win. huge hit on the repairing bios. Okay, here come the Hellcats. Getting the Tiger's smoke though, maybe keeping it safe, deterring them from chasing further.
75.
Just coming into the middle, but there's another Tiger there.
For the victory point.
Okay, the Crusader blob takes out
Utility truck
one Tiger.
killed.
We'll delay the capture for as long as possible. Cost him his squad though.
Victory point lost.
Try to plant a bunker, man. It's just a never-ending wave of artillery though, with the walking Stukas, Canone, and Vespe all targeting the middle. It's hard for anything to survive right now. Okay, AT Lloyd. I don't think the allies ever got any AA. It's not like massively threatening. Oh, maybe they do.
Ideas have been mustered.
Buttons. Is there a CMP somewhere? Oh, there is one. Okay. Twilight's got one. Nice. Whoa, look at that. As it shoots the planes, it buttons nearby vehicles that are like below the plane that's getting buttons. I was wondering what was causing that earlier.
Panzer Grenadiers have assembled.
Interesting.
Our Black 36 is ready to
My
hunt.
medical tent going down again. The US vehicle blob coming through the top. It's going to get spotted.
Enemy forces have fallen to 55.
Clearing off the infantry.
Panzer Grenadiers have been mustered. Territory is now in enemy hands.
Okay, the Hellcats are coming in. They're steaming in from the top, but seems like the Axis rotating some weapons, ready to deal with them. Crusader Bob's making some moves down the bottom. Doesn't seem like that was going too well, though. Wasn't the full blob, though. Just a half blob.
Near our victory point.
Just a dash of Crusader blobbing. Oh, the Sapper's got the decap. Okay, that's big for the Allies. And look at this, the Tiger's coming in. They're getting baited by the mid tent, rear arm exposed. Hellcat's coming in. Trying to Panzer storm his way out of trouble. Oh, it goes down, but there's still a lot of tanks here. Dodging away from the walking Stukas. They're all surviving. They knock out the Tiger, but they could still be in trouble. They're getting cornered. It's pretty low in health. Good news is, though, that the Bulldozer's the one soaking the first round of shots. He activates Panzer Storm as well. But a big old armor trade. Seems like Purple's coming out massively on top.
Only 25 points remain for our enemy.
88's up here now.
We have lost a squad of Panzer
He's down to
Grenadiers.
23. Rangers doing well, though. Tiger's finding the tow vehicle.
Grenadier squad has
Purple
been
making
knocked
some
down.
monster plays. But is it enough? Here come the Crusaders now through the middle. Looks like one of the Vespers went down to a Bishop counter barrage, maybe.
We're losing ground for the
Crusaders racing in out the back, but they are getting slaughtered by these Panthers. Not accomplishing a lot.
has been silenced at the front.
The infantry's coming in. Getting pinned by the MG nest, though.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Two of them, actually.
10 points remain.
One MG nest down, but we've got the Pio in there jamming the decap. Nothing from the Allies on the bottom VP. Looks like they're going to go down, the Allies. taken in the capture. Green's going to hold on. Yeah, we'll stop her there. Looks like the Axe is going to win. Well, what can you say about that? I can't believe Jinsha was able to win this game. Considering the plays we saw, the floats, the bad tactics, the terrible preservation. Somehow the Axis still came out on top. I think overall, Twilight, I think I said he was the highest ranked player, right? The Churchill plays just felt very mediocre. Never felt like they were actually doing damage to anything. Just felt like they were bullet sponges, which can be fine if that's the role you need. But the bullets are getting from 88s. They just do so much damage to the Churchill so quickly. Just wasn't very useful. He swapped over to the Crusader spam, but that didn't seem to work out too well either. The bishops, though, were pretty strong. And the AA was useful as well. Open these up so we can have a look at the comps in the late game. Purple making some big plays. You know, the bulldozer Hellcat attacks were working out well. Taking some time to kill off the Rex. Maybe that's one area where a lot of players in this game could be sharper, like taking some time, knocking out the Rex. If there's, you know, not much else to do. If you don't feel safe pushing further forwards. But maybe that won't be so much of a factor once salvage gets nerfed, I imagine it's going to be. The interlocking web of MG Nest just made it so hard for the Allies to crack the bottom. I think that's where things fell apart. You know, they'd be able to decrew the 88s, but then, you know, they wouldn't be able to send their foot guards forward to actually kill them because MG Nest were there causing trouble. I feel like the Allies maybe kind of gave up on building Tommies. I know they were getting wiped and stuff, but once they didn't have the vision from the Tommy flares, it felt like they were really struggling to use these 17-pounders effectively. You know, a little bit of extra vision goes a long way. Reconardies out the back, they were okay. I mean, they were forcing units to dodge. They didn't really hit that much. Airbursts were pretty strong. Winter blobs were okay. But yeah, in the late game, the Axis doing a good job. I think especially Prime did a really good job keeping his Panthers alive, climbing and vet. Keep things safe, and just, yeah, the Axis had such a strong hold on the bottom with all those Italian infantry bunkers. Kind of forced the Allies into a small area of the map, and that made it easier to counter the Allies with the 88s. They had those two 88s sitting in the middle, just bopping away for such a huge portion of the game, and they're so hard to get rid of. Got decrewed a bunch of times, but it just takes so much extra effort to actually kill them once they go down. And the Axis closing out here in the late game, thanks to that lead. GG though. Well, anyway, guys, a wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.